Okay, we're gonna give this carbon fiber stuff another try. So this is my cowl, or I guess you'd call this a cowl. That went over, you know, like that hump right there, that's where my instrument cluster was. So this is how you'd be looking at it from the car. So what I did was I widened it slightly. Like, I'm gonna cover this in carbon fiber, but I widened it slightly because I want this flange to be wider and I want this flange to be wider. This is where the hood goes, because I'm actually moving the hood slightly forward from where it was, like, or the whole front clip. So I cut my piece of carbon fiber. This is it here. So this would go over top of there like so, and then I'll flatten it all out, and hopefully this time we're gonna have an easier time with it. I covered this in packing tape so that the carbon fiber should just release off of this real easily when I'm done. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna coat this in resin, let it set for a while, get tacky, sticky. Then I'm gonna put the carbon fiber over top of it, and then hopefully I can squeegee some resin into the carbon fiber this time, so I make a nice strong piece. Okay, so you'll remember from my big fail video when I tried to make a carbon fiber part before, that the resin was too cold. So what I did was I used my my meat smoker that I have here, and I put the resin inside here, inside the firebox with a heater. So now it's toasty warm and nice and thin and flows really easily like it's supposed to. Okay, make sure it's you've got enough there to overlap. Tight. Okay, how much overlap do you got?
On my end, probably about a half inch. You need to go that way.
Okay. You gotta squeeze it into the...
Yeah.
All right, let's find out if this worked. I don't know, it's kind of floppy. I'm gonna have to do a second layer. I have to decide on that. We'll see. Okay, I put a second layer of carbon fiber just over top of the other one, and it is quite a bit stiffer now. I'm still gonna put some ribs in there. I'm gonna put some kind of reinforcement underneath, but I think that's gonna work out. I don't know. I'll use some light balsa wood. No, you know what? Maybe I should just use some of this pink foam I used over here on the hood. This is the bottom side of the hood, and I just took some of that pink insulation, some of that stuff there, and I made it what I needed in that area, and I fiberglassed it in, and that seemed to work really good, and it weighs nothing. Like, it weighs so little, it's negligible. So I'll probably do something similar to that on that part on the cowl there, and well, you can see hints of the new livery. Anyways, yeah, well, I think once this is trimmed and put on, I think this is gonna be all right. Okay, so I'm putting some foam stiffeners in the cowl on the underside there, and so that's just that pink foam. I just cut it out what I needed and the curve that I needed. So what I did was, and this is the trick, you put some resin down over top of where you want to put your fabric, and then wait a while, let it get tacky so that when you do this, nothing comes off in your finger. Well, you can see a little bit still coming off of my finger, so it's not quite ready yet. But when I can do that and it's tacky, like sticky, but nothing comes off of my finger, then you lay the fabric over top and it'll stick on there real good. And then you can put your new resin over top of it and let her set up, and it'll be awesome. But I can't believe how light this thing is. It's really gonna work, which is awesome. So I just gotta let this set up a little longer and then throw my fabric on there. Will you look at that? There it is, all done. It's stiff. It weighs nothing. It's so much lighter than the original aluminum piece. I'll put it on some scales and I'll post the numbers somewhere here, what the difference in weight is between the two, but I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there for this video. Please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm and it helps others find us. So let's get to 1,000 followers.